Hey Soul Tribe, wagwan, welcome back. Alright, so we're gonna talk about the 144,000 chosen ones, 144,000 saints. Right, the Bible talk about it, most esoteric books, talk about it. Once you're interested in knowing your spiritual essence, which I think every single human being with a soul should be interested in, but nowadays people don't interested in anything that don't directly have to do with money, And what if I told you that knowing yourself, because remember, knowledge is power, and the more powerful you are, the more money you can keep, so why not, why you wouldn't want knowledge of yourself, knowledge of source, knowledge of where you come from, knowledge of your essence. That is what spirituality is. The basis of it is just you understanding that you are a soul, you are a spirit, having a temporary human experience, right? Now guys, the 144,000 saints, which the Bible predicted that, a time period is going to come where a certain number of saints, godly people, godlike people who embody a certain type of consciousness, are going to actually return to the earth and stuff, raise the consciousness of everybody. And them talk about the rapture, where them say, 144,000 saints are going to get lifted to heaven. Being lifted to heaven literally means a rise in your consciousness. That is all it means. So once your consciousness is raising, you are, rising to heaven. Because, I think we understand by now that heaven and hell are just states of consciousness, So once you arise out of the general state of consciousness and actually embody a more heavenly vibration, creating a heaven and earth type of thing in your state of mind, because remember, it's all mental. That is where the 144,000 that talk about when the Bible talk about the rapture. It never means that people are going to physically be lifted in the sky and them type of something. No, it just means a certain group of people, are going to get a raise in consciousness. That is what it was talking about. Alright guys, sorry about the noise in the background. Alright, so the whole ideology of the 144,000 is it just represents a certain group of people who are going to embody a heightened state of consciousness, while being in the 3D in order to influence the great spiritual change. The number 144 represents that also, it adds up to 9. So it don't literally mean say just 144,000 people or 144,000 saints are going to present on earth in this time. No. But you need at least that amount, at least 144,000, because that would represent 9, 144, and you understand that the universe is very, a numerology run the universe. The universe is very mathematical. It's an arithmetic universe we live in, So it's very symbolic, and them type of thing there. That's why symbolism and them type of thing they can bring forth change in the physical reality. So 144 adds up to 9, and you need 9 in numerology is a highly spiritual number. It means great spiritual transformation. So once you reach that type of number, that you are able to bring forth great spiritual transformation in the human consciousness. And for the fact that every human being is connected, when one will go through a spiritual awakening, meaning so answer the call, because many are called and few are chosen for real. A lot of us get the call and we ignore the call. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you just don't know. But if you know, you know what I talk about. And this channel is also, guys, geared towards people who are going through the spiritual awakening process. The people who are, it's for the 144,000, this channel overall. So if you don't resonate with that type of idea, the type of things that we talk about, then, I guess you're just not, it's not for you, and it's okay. Everybody have a purpose on earth, So maybe your purpose is not to really understand things like this, and it is fine. But if your purpose to understand things like this, stay tuned and listen up. So yeah guys, it's the number literally represents a great spiritual transformation. That is what the 9 mean. And there are way more light workers on the face of the earth, man, than just 144,000. But you need at least that to bring forth the great spiritual transformation, the great transformation in the human consciousness. And it already started. You get what I say? So big up, one love. That was just about the 144,000. I explain the rapture and all of that. So big up, one love.